Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Hearts of Iron stream. It's a Christmas special, which has been promised a lot for Shipshape and other things. It's going to be streamed on Gareth the Brit's channel. It's going to be streamed on the Fleets of Ocean channel. There's going to be lots of people able to see it. So I hope you can enjoy it. And yes, we're kindly joined by Dragon and by Foxo, who have joined us to make it so it's a decent group, because not all the Shipshape people could be here. So this way we've got 5 people, so it should be quite fun. And basically the whole idea is this is going to be a bit of fun, and it's us doing a Hearts of Iron stream, but also answering naval history questions, as we promised. Well, Garius promised as one of the things for the Shipshape trip that he was going to teach me how to play Hearts of Iron and actually make me slightly decent at it. I'm not sure, but we are going to be trying to go for the Swedish Pirate King. So that's what I'm aiming for. The others are aiming for various things, and please go watch their streams. And yeah. Don't worry, moderating, I don't expect there to be much people here, Steve, but, you know, if people do want to watch, it should be fun. It is going to be educational, because we're going to be discussing about the history while we're doing it. And at a certain point, I will make it live so that people can hear, so that you can all hear the chat. I'm now turning on my microphone with the Discord chat with everyone, so they all know that I'm here. I'm talking live to people, that I've made the video go live because it was about point to do so. So yeah, I haven't yet enabled the microphone to pick up the noises all around me. So if, well, for example, I think Fleet's having IT issues again. So none of you are going to have to hear this stream of words that Fleet is saying in his poor computer. But I do, as I've said before, in January, hopefully I'm gonna organise things so Fleet gets a better computer. I.e., if I can, some people have very kindly offered parts, and I'm gonna, if they come to my house, I'm gonna get Fleet here, and we're gonna do a video of me teaching him how to assemble his computer, and show the world how he assembles his computer and he can maintain it. So I think that'd be a really good video for Fleet's channel to show his new computer coming through. I'm now going to enable the noise to come through from the rest of the chat. So Lord help us all. The group once again are just for people to realise it's myself, Gareth the Brit, it's Fleet. It's okay, the Foo. It's Kitsune is Foxo's name for this kind of thing, because apparently it's a nicer name. Foxo has graciously changed her player name to fit this being live on my channel, because she was worried about, you know, little cousins watching. And I also changed my name because I'm worried about little cousins watching, but that's mainly because I was worried about them friending me on Discord, on the games, and trying to invite me to too many of their games. I have 2 Steam accounts, one for games which I'm playing on Twitch and those things that I'm playing with people, and one which I play with family. I don't want the two to interact. So yeah, and also we have Dragon, who is just Dragon. Don't worry though. And yeah. Yes, and I have now made it live, so people can now hear people when they're speaking, and I could hear Gareth talking then, so it was good.
Well, the good thing is everyone now gets to know then that I am literally going to go and run to the toilet, get something to drink, and then I'll kick this off.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, I can answer some naval history questions if anyone has something. And I would say for Hearts of Iron, I haven't played it yet, but there is a naval mod which makes the navies a lot better. I'd also say for today's stream, it should go pretty well. I think there's the one thing we do have is sort of, I have an appointment between 2 and 4, which I have to go deal with. But so we're going to keep going for quite a while. And then, if necessary, I think we'll carry it on at certain points, because, yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. I have to admit also, the mod for this, you can actually go and find this mod. It's a recent upload that Garius has made himself, It's got Clarke in its title. It's GB and Clarke are in the title, but it's a really recent upload. It's on the Steam Workshop, so you can go and download it, and you can play the mod if you want. But yeah, Garrus has made a mod specifically for this game.
Yes, so of course I'm also here as well. I'm also live, and then Gareth will probably also go live as well. I am doing, obviously, making sure to link your streams, because it's your point of views, in my stream description, so people can switch over to your channel if they want to see what you're doing.
I did try and make sure that Garius and you were both in the title, but I'm not sure if Restream kept you both in the title. I think it might have chopped you off. If it has, I'll go back and sort that out.
Yeah, you can edit things on the fly, I've realised. You used to be really worried that if I edited live streams on the fly, that YouTube would crash. But no, YouTube just takes it in stride and just goes, ah, yes, new title, new description. Jobs are good.
Yeah.
We're joined also by Dragon and Foxo, who you will all know from the Ramblings.
Who have kindly joined us mainly because, well, it's just useful to have a certain number of people. It's useful to have a good group of people to play this, and we needed... As said, not all the Shipshape people were free. When they are free, we'll probably be having them joining in various games, and this game is being set up for hot joining, so who knows?
I can't wait.
I've already received a message from a Dr. Dan going, "Dang! Sick people!" And I'm going, you are a good doctor and you care about them. I do, but I wanted to be part of the game.
That's classic. Gareth, are you going to be streaming on Twitch, or is it going to be on...
Oh, I'll be on Twitch. Just about to start.
Yeah,
I will make. I'll just put a link to your channel now, because obviously, if I put a link to your channel generally, that will just happen. That will just link to the stream, which is currently live, which will be the HOI stream. So, I'll just do that now, so that.
Alex's chat, if you can hear me, he has been given some very specific instructions on how to play, and as someone who works with academics a lot, I know he's going to ignore them unless you hassle him as chat.
Whereas I need no instructions. I know what I'm doing in Spain. I've become very good at the Spanish Civil War. Very good.
Yes, I am going to follow the instructions. I'm going to follow the instructions. I want the Pirate King of Sweden, so I'm going to be good. I'm going to follow the instructions. I might rewrite. I might rewrite them at certain points, but I'll follow them.
Yep. So I've got 4 people watching my stream. Dr. Clarke has got a lot of people on his. Gareth is about to go live with his, and of course, and I'm probably going to have a lot of people flying around between the 3 different streams. So people are going to be watching Dr. Clarke's one second, then flying over to mine, then flying over to Garius's, and there's going to be a whole different kerfuffle. We're a bit later than we thought we might start, owing to technical difficulties that occurred.
Yes, and
the less said about that, the better, shall we say. But we've worked them all out now, and we know where we stand for the future. So, all is well.
Right, shall I kick us off?
Yep, send it.
Yeah. Oh. I'm worried. I'm worried. It is a trap, Bruno. It is a trap.
It is not a trap.
I've got to make sure I've got to get to links to you two working on the Twitch stream. Because they're not. They're working on the YouTube stream.
Oh yeah, well I'm just on YouTube, so I'm fine. I have the simple version. Whereas Dr. Clarke has restreams. You'll have to edit your descriptions individually. So you'll have to do YouTube, then Twitch, basically individually.
Oh, you don't. Restream has an update all titles button.
Yes, it does, but for the descriptions where the links should be, you probably want to do them individually because it'll save hassle.
Yeah.
Because then the systems within each are done. You can also have each description be slightly different then. To fit, because Twitch and YouTube handle descriptions differently in how they're laid out. So you're better doing each, just poke each with a stick individually. And all will be well.
So Gareth, so we're in the multiplayer lobby, and Gareth's kicking things off.
Yeah, you're waiting for little old me with the old steam-powered computer. I'm putting coal on the firebox. It's...
Okay. Look, we'll get the computer. And then we're going to sort out your internet access, and then I'm going to sort out the cable. I'm going to literally have a conversation with BT going, do you want me to physically install the fibre optic for you? I will do that.
I think we have fibre.
We do in the UK, we don't with me.
No, I think we do, as in I do. My internet's fine, actually. It's just my PC that's a location MacGuffin. I think we're all ready. Let me just message the 2 other MacGuffins. Dragon Foxo, are you here? Oh, that was someone for me, apparently. You were both ready?
Cool. I'm just sorting my go live announcement, and then I'll kick us off.
Yep, fantastic. I'm just
remember if the
someone
demo
subscribed to me.
For Monarchy.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't actually. It's not the same path for. Yeah, because Brazil's is a lot harder to do than Portugal, but you end up being a little bit more powerful. But you don't get cores on Portugal, funnily enough, even though Portugal gets the reverse, which is weird. But
You just get all of South America.
yeah, but you don't get cores on it as monarchists.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hey, whoa. What's this all
Yeah,
of South
Brazil
America?
is furiously OP.
What's this all of South America? No. Hold on. No. Carlos Spain claims all the colonies that were formerly Spanish.
It's time to enforce the Monroe Doctrine, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't.
United States
Well,
of South
someone has
America,
to.
it is.
It's not like America's going to.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, that's working. That's linking up to Garrus. That's linking up to Garrus on Twitch. That's fine. I need to have, like Garrus has up in this corner of his screen where he has different things for people to highlight. I've got to get that working on mine. I haven't yet got that.
Whereas
that mod working.
I'm just basic britches. I said britches, definitely britches, the heavy trousers.
Right.
That's what I said.
Let me go check my very detailed instruction manual from Garrus. Research the Defence Act first. Okay. Fine. I have to go to the research, and I have to research the Defence Act.
You mean national focuses?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Right.
that's a national focus, but he says Research Defence Act. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a national focus.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your national focus.
Last time I checked, you don't. Is it doing? Was it do? Would you say do the Research Act, or is it research technically?
And then I need to, under Venson's decisions, commandeer civilian trains.
Oh well, yes. Just that's rule one. That's.
Because everyone loves trains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and also you need to run your logistics network. The Canaries class does not.
So to explain, the mechanic that Dr. Clarke's got to activate for Sweden is he needs to have less than 50% stability and 35% communism support, and then he needs to help the Navy rescue the king. So because Sweden gets a whole bunch of negative events for being below 68% stability, the trick is hovering at the right point to duck just under the level at the point where the revolution's about to start. So that's why there's a lot of slightly tweaky stability mechanics in the gameplay version he's doing.
Yes, I'm doing lots of stuff. Varmland. Okay, I've got to build some factories there. I'm having fun with this one, I have to admit. Build some civilian factories in Varmland and Ostergönland. Alright. 2, 4. And order all your navy to Gotland. Okay. Pull all units into a and give it a general who does cavalry, Archie Douglas, and change the entire army template to cavalry. Okay. Oh, frick it. That's gonna be the fun one.
Oh, the Hispanias. They should not be this powerful.
Oh.
They also don't look like the Hispanias. We're back with base naval designer. I'm losing my marbles. Where are my nice, pretty ships?
What navy?
Oh, I
Can
hate.
demand the Portuguese colonies.
I hate base naval designer. I hate base naval designer. Hate it so much.
Alright.
Staring at a horrible thing.
So I'm just making sure I get it right, because you know what? If I get it wrong, I do realise that the lovely person known as Garius will kill me, and he is Germany in this game, so he is close enough to do it.
Yeah, I am entirely capable of killing you in this game.
And,
Yeah.
well. If we had the naval rework mod, I'd say he'd have to get past the Swedish Navy first, but we don't, so he can get past the Swedish Navy because the coast defense ships in the base game are abysmal. They next to useless.
And let's see, Navy. Move all of the naval units to Gothenburg.
Okay.
Air power.
Like, I'm ready whenever everyone else is ready, so just start whenever you're all ready to rock and roll. Probably best to run on 4-speed, that'll keep everything nice and, you know, rolling forwards. Yeah, Steve Clarke, my Spaniards don't look like hosts, that's true. But they don't look like the Spaniards either.
Yes, but you always want... the thing is, you like the Spaniards where everyone else goes, no, that's really not sensible.
I mean, the worst thing is the Canaries class cruisers that I'm building look like Baltimore's on steroids, whereas they should look like the Canaries, but they don't. I need to stop grumbling about the fact we don't have them.
Next time, Fleet. Next time.
Yes, I know. Next time. Next time I shall have my way.
Next time, it'll be different. Next time. Right.
Everyone ready for an unpause?
Yes.
Not
Ready?
I've got to make sure all my units, the one thing I've got left to do is this. Or I've done that. Click that. I haven't commandeered the civilian trains yet.
I don't know if you have trains researched at the start, Dr. Clarke.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. The guide he's got, I wrote the other day. It's based off of my YouTube video on this. If anyone actually wants to do this, I've got an entire YouTube tutorial as to how to do this. It's a fun thing, and you get a very rare achievement in Hearts of Iron 4 for doing it.
Excellent, very rare achievement indeed.
And go for the army template and change the entire army template to cavalry. Right now.
You can just select that on the actual units if you select them. You can do it from within the army view, just to save you a lot of clicking.
Okay.
Do I have? I do. Okay.
If you select the whole army,
Yeah.
then when the little army thing pops up in the top left corner, if you look beneath your portrait, there's two arrows pointing in different directions from each other.
Yeah.
That'll trigger a drop down, and you can just select your cavalry template, and that'll change everyone over.
Nope.
I haven't got enough to really do it, but I will change them all to cavalry.
Oh no, yeah, no. You're really not concerned right now about the fact you don't have equipment. That is not the That is like that's secondary to what is currently ongoing at this point. you need to think. You need to follow the guide. Ignore the practicalities. Follow the guide.
Yeah.
Even if it goes against usual principles, follow the guide.
I am worried about this a minute. So, yeah, I've pressed the play button. Is that okay? So the things start moving. I've unpaused.
Whoa! Hold on. Dr. Garris hasn't done he hasn't started his stream yet. Just
You're all right. I'm good. Luckily.
just wait until he's done his thing.
As long as you're good, I'm good. I've got everyone moving into position for my rise up against Hitler, so we're all good.
Yeah, right. I think we'll start on 3 speed and then push to 4 once we're chugging. That'd be my guess.
We'll not be hitting 4 speed.
No,
Oh, yeah,
we will
we will.
not be hitting. I'll be surprised if we get for more than 2.
You got to remember that this isn't advanced multiplayer where everyone's massively blitzing it on 4 speed for the
Why
whole thing.
is Spain requesting market access? Do I want to give it? Do I like Spain? I'm just going to ask the chat. Do we think I should give Spain market access? You know, do we think that I should be that generous to Spain? Because frankly, the Swedish market is far better than the Spanish one.
I mean, we've got so little to do at this point, you know. So we need to really blitz on through.
I've got a civil war to fight in 60 days.
Oh yeah, there is that. thing.
You've got a Civil War to fight in 60 days. I'm not sure when my Civil War comes up.
Anyway, hey, before the Civil War, hey, Mr. German, I would really, really like if I could, buy some, fighters and offer you. Really nice. Replace these French ones that I got. I wonder if the British will let me buy fighters off them. That'd be nice if they did.
I've moved my whole army south to Gotland at the moment. Right.
Me.
The army, the navy, everything's currently in Gothenburg. The entire lot is in Gothenburg.
Yep. Okay. So do that. Do that. Yep.
How much do you charge fleet in question? How much do you charge fleet is the question.
Well, the way it works is you put stuff on the market, you set the price, and then I decide if I want to buy it.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely Ethiopia is definitely one I'm going to be friendly with because Ethiopia I like. So basically, Ethiopia I'll buy stuff off them quite happily. Not sure about Spain. Spain is.
Well, it's not so much wanting to buy stuff off me; it's me wanting to buy stuff off you.
You. Yeah.
Would you like to buy some trains? I don't know why Brazil has so many trains, but yeah.
You really shouldn't do. Brazil's railway network is never that.
There's some trash bombers and fighters about to go up on the market at less than regular price if you're quick.
Yep. Well, please tell me you've not got auto sale on. That would just be a bit.
Yeah, international market.
Yeah, you do.
Buy equipment.
That's one.
What do I want to do?
That's one. That's Garius. That's one Heikel 51. Single. That's.
You probably want a few more than that.
Yeah, just a bit.
I sold that one to Italy.
Oh, the Italians
Please
buying
don't.
Heikel for. Oh, no.
I bought some LMS Class 8Fs from Britain because I just fancied them.
Why?
Right, there's more available now.
Well, I'm bringing buying some Lee Enfields. I think there we go. That's more like it. I'll buy 100 for 3.
Okay,
batches, if that's all right.
the government. The government commission recommends rearmament. Farmers' Party is the best option. Which one am I supposed to go with? Opposition Party is on the right. Yes. I've got that. So, and then I need to go. I've got focus. National focus is done, so I need to choose urbanization. Yep. And then I need to now check the army deployments. So I need to go with. Basically, I'm moving. I've got 5 in the south.
You've got time on the army deployments, by the way. You don't have to do them while paused or anything. It's it's gonna be a thing you can do over time, but just get them into roughly where I describe in the guide.
Okay. So don't just keep all 12 in Gothenburg.
No, because they'll get bounced to Stockholm when your civil war starts.
Yeah.
Basically, you want them in reasonable places that you're going to be able to move relatively quickly into occupying territory.
Yep.
So.
And the borders for the Swedish Civil War are reasonably consistent, so you'll probably get a few units bounce back, but not many.
To check, I'm okay to go democratic, correct? Or do you want to force it to go monarchist?
No, I mean, I think you can do what you want, but it depends. I should still be able to get you into a faction if we need to, shouldn't we?
Oh!
As long as you're free.
He's bringing how many corgis?
Oh.
And Henderson
custom event number 1.
Yes!
Yes.
I'll pause and let you read it and work out what you're doing with him.
Here it is. Custom event number 1. For those who are watching my stream, you may want to go and check Dr. Clarke's quickly.
Oh. How many corgis am I bringing? I will take that. I will take that, but I will add a nice way. Shouldn't I be bringing poodles as well as corgis? Or are poodles coming up later?
This is the thing.
I think I only had time to write corgis into the game.
Okay, that's fine. But the poodle will be objecting.
Morning. Probably.
The poodle is always objecting.
Of course. Of course the poodle is always objecting. That's just poodle 101.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the thing is,
how
I
long-
can tell this was written by someone who is clearly very
check
familiar
your advisors,
with
Alex,
yeah, okay.
because you now have enough political power to appoint someone,
Yes, someone in particular.
and it's someone you'll definitely want to appoint.
Oh, good lord. Who do I want to appoint? Do I want to appoint myself?
Scroll all the way down. No, yeah, scroll all the way down. Given the bonuses, yes, you absolutely do. You are overpowered.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I will appoint myself. Oh,
You
good
are
God.
absolutely-
It's the picture
are-
of me is what's worrying me.
You are by a country mile the most overpowered advisor in the entire game at this present moment.
Good God.
Oh, dragon!
How the frigate? Oh.
Oh,
He's
Hold-
up there with some of the Swiss ones. But yeah.
hold
got-
the line!
Oh,
Hold the line, dragon! Hold the line!
No, this is all planned.
This is all part of the plan.
Yeah, we've pulled back to better defensive positions.
Did you pick the right prime minister, by the way, Alex?
Let's see. Who have I got as Prime Minister? I've got Gosta Bag. Should I change him?
I think you may have gone with the wrong election event.
Whoops.
You said clearly the opposition party is who to choose, and that's who I chose. That's what's written down here. And I've got Gosta Bag. Let's pause and check.
I mean, it shouldn't matter, but it just might mean we have to give you another stability hit later on.
Oh,
well,
great.
Okay, so that's not... Oh, okay, it's not run ending, it's just we'll have to alter things. Pray we don't have to...
Yeah, it might just tweak the plan slightly, it's fine.
Yeah. The lion stands firm. Go on, dragon, give him the business. Give him the old 9 and 10. Give him the old left, right hook.
I worry about you sometimes. I really do.
Excuse me, gents, I need to overthrow Hitler, so I'm just pausing for a second.
Oh. I hope they don't cancel my contracts for aircraft.
Hmm.
Because I kind of need those. They're kind of important. Tiny bit. To bulk out my Air Force and replace, well, not replace, but supplement the French aircraft I also have in my Air Force.
You find that the export still comes from me, and it guarantees the aircraft deliveries.
Oh, thank God for that. You sure you don't need them? Because they will be very useful during the Civil War.
I can win it without you, fine. You'll find them more useful.
Yes, I probably will, actually. And besides, they're the older ones. They're not BF-109s or...
Yeah.
Again, in 36, the Tank 51's not a bad aircraft in 36. It's actually one of the more capable fighters out there.
No, I don't think anyone really had that idea. There was all sorts of ideas put round of sending escorts with Victorious, but I don't think anyone specifically had an idea. And if you were going to send the Enterprise to be Victorious to have a refit, then she wouldn't be having 4.5. She'd be getting 5 inches if you're sending her to America. So, yeah, no, I don't think... And also, Enterprise really doesn't have... She has a twin 6-inch forward, but she doesn't really... You'd have to do a lot of work on our turret to put in the existing 4.5s available at the time, because they're BD mounts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an issue to do that. Let me just...
So, actually, in case of emergency, we can try and flee to the junta.
Yeah, in case of emergency, if it comes to that. But you seem to actually... Oh, the Italians have... Wow, they've stopped.
Right. So, yeah, I've got about...
Have you focused through the... Are you doing the second Italo-Ethiopian war focuses first?
Of course.
Yeah. So which of the? I assume you're going to try and hold them away from Addis Ababa if you can.
That is the hope.
So you're doing the Hindenburg Wall then.
I'll probably actually do defensive Addis just in case.
Yeah,
Gives a secondary fallback line.
fair enough. As long as the war escalation is at least 2, you can also get lessons of war, which will massively help. But once you've done the defense of Addis Ababa, you probably want to do. Have you done the Emperor Stays yet?
Not just yet. I'm. The only 2 focuses I've done is Italian War and Rally the Emperor.
Yeah, so I would do do falling back, do defensive Addis Ababa, and then do Emperor Stays, Lion Stands Firm, and Heroes of Ethiopia.
Makes
no, sorry,
sense.
not Heroes of Ethiopia. Do the Abuna, because if you get that political divisor, that's really going to hurt the Italians. To be fair, the fact that you've broken contact and have been able to re-establish your defensive lines and dig in is really going to hurt the Italians' chances of victory. Especially
Unfortunately, due to the front lines messing up, I did lose one of the tiles I wanted to defend. But it's what we have to deal with.
Yeah, but the thing is, you hold both the supply dumps. The Italians have advanced beyond their supply zones. If they flood in divisions to try and break you down, that is just going to benefit you and not them. Just keep an eye on, obviously, Asua, because the Italians are going to do a funny.
You got to watch them Italians. Right, my Civil War divisions are queued up, so as long as we're on speed 2 for a bit, I can win this.
Speed 2? Ooh,
Yep.
what I say?
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess I'm playing Look at Spain Simulator.
You're Spain about to have the Civil War. You're meant to be writing long poetry at the moment about politics.
Do I? I'm not playing as the. I'm not the Republicans. I ain't got time for that.
Do you hear the sounds, Fernando?
That's Argentina.
It just seemed appropriate.
That's
Considering
Argentina.
I'm playing as Sweden at the moment. It seemed appropriate. It's sort of a nice sort of Civil War
Oh,
song.
don't bring ABBA into this.
Aye, caramba.
I'm just sat here watching flags change colour.
Yes.
And constantly fighting the nationalists over one single province that we both want to control. Oh, 2 speed, it's so slow.
Okay, I'm. Don't take this the wrong way, Garrus, but you're trying to go through your texts, your Swedish combat instructions in Discord is frigging annoying. So I am closing that section off, and I've just transferred them to a Word document.
They're a text file. You can just download it.
That's what I have. That's what I have done. Because it was just it was just starting to annoy me to the point of almost problems. I was trying to minimize the number of things I had open.
There we go. Yeah, stand up the squadron of Dornier 23s. Even though that's not a Dornier 23, that's a Dornier 86, I think. Is it?
Yeah, there are mods up on those. But yeah.
Yeah, that's not that.
Runon is now singing "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight." So if I was Fleet, I'd be worried.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
He's definitely the most attractive of the unattached ones on this particular game. So yeah.
I'm not involved in this. I'm absolutely not involved in this.
Did Sweden tell UK iron during World War II, or did it go to Russia and Germany? Basically, Sweden could only sell to Germany because Germany controlled Norway, and Germany controlled, and Finland was allied with Germany because, well, they were fighting the Soviet Union, so they didn't really have a choice. So Swedish iron ore goes to Germany. This is why control of Narvik is such an interesting thing, because if you have any scenario where Germany doesn't have control of Narvik,
oh boy.
Then Britain, probably with the backing of America, basically just keeps buying all the Swedish iron ore on the open market. At which point, Germany has to decide, are they going to try and invade Sweden? At which point you realise that Sweden makes... Well, how do I put this lightly? Sweden makes everything in terms of defence, and if you thought Germany cost you a lot, trying to invade Sweden is going to really cost you a lot.
Yep.
We're all scared for Fleet right now. Yes.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. But yeah, if you're on my stream right now, yeah, I wouldn't watch me right now. I would go and watch. Like the exciting things come when my Civil War kicks off, but I'm waiting for that. But like,
there's nothing
I don't
exciting.
mind running.
I'm literally just
I'm trying
organising
to
troops
fight
at the
Civil
moment.
War
So
while, I'm trying to fight Civil War while also under attack by a small torty cat. So
yeah.
Oh, I say. Well, you've lost. How did you lose Frankfurt? How did you lose any territory during the German?
the AI is being very weird.
Oh. Oh, you've gone for. Oh, you're pushing them in the north first? I thought the accepted strategy was always break them in the south and then push the north.
I'm doing this one-handed while holding a torty.
Ah. Oh, Nuremberg's open, by the way. You can probably land south with that division that's just below. Yeah, if you land south with that infantry. Yeah, left a bit. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Let's go and hold the place for the trials. So we can hold the trials after the war.
Bear Krieger, we are playing with mods. There's actually a mod which is, how do I put this? Garius the Brit has made a mod specifically for us to play. And this mod includes what is probably the scariest thing you'll ever see. Yes, that's me. I am apparently now an advisor and destroyer expert.
Yes.
We can all
I am
decide.
not in the mod.
And I am possibly one of the most powerful and overpowered mods you will ever get for this game. So I'm just going to put that out there. You could go... The mod you can find by literally going into the workshop on Steam and typing in Clarke without an E on the end, and you will find it. GB and Clarke, and it'll pop up.
Yeah, I am not in the mod, which is probably a good thing for all involved.
I'm not sure.
It's no one. Right, so it would be.
I mean, the national spirits I sent to Garius were basically this, if I could find them. What were they? They were, where is it? Oh, not this again. They were, where was it?
I need a good. I think I need a good chief of the navy for this one.
Yeah, so they were Battleship Focus Builder, 20% decreased production cost for battleships, 20% increased production cost for every other ship type. Megalomaniac, minus 75% war justification time, minus 75% stability and war support. Airship Proponent, minus 20% build cost for large airframes. Absolute Monarchist, once appointed either coups the government and installs himself as absolute ruler, or if appointed to an existing monarchy, makes no peaceful transfer of power to another ideology possible.
I'm not sure what's happened to you lately, Fleet, but you seem to be getting more and more megalomaniac.
I've always been megalomaniacal. I just hide it very well.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't hide it that well at all. Once they get in a position, they can start exercising. So I've got 3 cavalry divisions down sitting in Gothenburg. I'm not going to leave them there.
John South says he's brought Iron Brew and a soda stream, and he has enough to make 90 litres of Iron Brew. Draft Iron Brew, and it only cost him 50.
By the way, Alex, you may want to look under your decisions under Swedish politics.
Yeah. Ooh, what should I do? Create a Gotland Iron Brew Works. Yes, need that. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm liking this mod. I've got Iron Brew, and I've got Destroyers.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
And I can start a beaver training program.
A what?
Do you know the Villanova Navy rework mod? Yes, we are going to play that at some point, probably.
Yes. We were going to use it with this one, but we weren't sure if it was going to conflict with the Garius mod, so we said best not.
Best test out the Garius mod before we do it. Right then, so I am at 2. I haven't got to the focus has just gone, so I can pick a radio adjacent. Start. I've got 3 dockyards apparently, which is good.
Yeah,
and I will just keep building that. I'm just turning out an infinite number of submarines and submarines.
Dr. Clarke, I do actually have something that I would recommend you do navally.
Yes.
I know it's something that's physically impossible in reality, but you can do it in HOI4. Get all of your coast defense ships and convert any that aren't Spherias into Spherias. It takes very little time and then grants you 12 Spherias. Which may give you enough firepower that Garius may not be able to instantly roll over you with his navy.
Let me put it this way. Currently with the Navy, I'm currently considering what I'm going to do with the Navy. 3 dockyards. Oh.
There goes Garius invading the... so Garius has gone for a...
Spheria class.
It's a Garius... Well, I would build new Spherias first. Like I said, I would...
No, I have...
in the old...
Don't take this the wrong way. I have multiple dockyards free currently.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm building them all.
Okay,
I'm building. I've not got that many military factories though, which is my trouble at the moment. I do need to work on that. Currently building a lot of civilian factories, which is quite useful. And experimental facilities. Ooh.
I should probably build some of those after the Civil War. Fair. I'm going to need them.
Yeah, you are. You always need them in the end.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You have to name your tribal clone the Viking class. Actually, let me research a better destroyer.
Well, I think you have 36
production.
destroyers already. Yeah, you've got the 36 hull already, and the destroyer hull that destroyer design Sweden starts with isn't that bad actually.
Nope. Intelligence Agency has nothing really going on at the moment.
No.
My international market has nothing really Is there anything in the international market I feel like buying? I've already bought some train.
I'll buy another batch of Lee Enfields. It'll bring me up to actually having enough rifles to fill my army with. Which is nice.
What are you going to buy?
I just bought some Lee Enfields off the UK.
Have you?
Another batch of 300. Yeah. I bought one batch and I'm buying another batch. It's helping me fill out my stocks. For the outbreak of the
serious
Civil War.
unusual
Never try and
hazards.
fight a civil war while holding a torty kitty.
Oh,
Fucking
good
nightmare.
lord!
See,
Oh, no!
this is why
You
two-speed
get-
is required.
Darius, stop giving her ideas!
Sure, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, this is why two-speed is required.
Oh,
because,
good lord! Oh, good god! Stop giving her ideas! Stop it! It's bad enough. Oh, good god! No! This is really not good! You're not... I do a lot of effort to keep those two from combining! Oh, good god. Oh.
Hey, Darius, don't forget about putting me in that description. You said multiplayer with Dr. Clarke.
Oh.
Don't forget about little old me. Don't forget I'm here as well.
Back? Yeah, no, character limits.
Oh. Yeah, so
Oh.
it's not just Dr. Clarke. I am also in the game, as I put in Twitch chat. So
Right, what's
This
been
is
going on
worrying
down
me.
south?
This is worrying me.
nothing. I'm just sat here watching the world go by at 2 speed and thinking to myself,
Oh god, that's
ah
scary.
yes. I'm just thinking to myself, ah yes, I should go and watch some paint dry. That might be slightly
Honestly,
more-
that's probably better than what's currently happening here.
Oh my god! Oh, Dragon, you legend! Look at what he's done.
It's not. What do you mean? What I've done? It's not
He's
going
got
well.
an encirclement. He's encircled the Italians.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's not going to last long.
Yeah, well,
Berlin is burning.
Let's see. The more interesting question is, has anyone seen what Foxo's up to?
Yes.
she's not doing anything. Oh, she's. Oh.
Yeah.
Garius, minor problem. You didn't close the northern pocket.
I did close it, but they clearly had some troops over in Königsberg.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
send
but-
some troops to help you?
You.
That's all right. I've managed to. Well, the Torty's very annoyed. I've told the Torty to go away for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can push the control key again, which helps enormously.
Okay, so I've now had an election. Clearly Bag will lead us into the future, is the event I'm supposed to choose.
Okay. Did you pick it?
Yeah. And now I've got to wait for the new focus to come in.
Yes.
And I might have started research on heavy battery guns. Because as we know, the Swedes should always have heavy battery guns. They always
you
should.
already have heavy you already have heavy battery guns.
No, I'm in researching the improved ones.
Oh yeah, those also give you access to the 18-inch guns, which is well.
Yeah.
It annoys me. It annoys me because the calibers, like obviously the calibers in base game, step up in a really, really asinine way.
So, okay. Right, 968 runs put an interesting question in the chat. Since the idea that HMS Enterprise was being considered to be sent victorious to the USN a myth, and if so, who came up with it? And want to know so I can add it to her as her lane launch day post. It's not a myth. She was one of a range of things looked at. It was one of a range of options considered. But if you were going to send her if you're going to give her an upgrade, it's going to be 5-inch guns if she's going to America. But honestly, she's too useful as she is for them to do that much. It's much more likely for it to be a C or a D class which is sent with her, and has that sort of upgrade.
Probably, yeah.
Apparently, there's a socialist military dictatorship in Bolivia right now.
Yeah, this happens, and then
Foxo, what are you doing?
That's not her. That just happens.
I'm
And then
just trying to figure out how to run an economy that's not just coffee.
Yeah. This happens, and then there'll be
over 30% of Brazil's GDP before the crash was coffee exports.
yeah, and then there'll be a counter-revolution in Bolivia. When the generals will either succeed or they'll fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an event that happens. It's just something that Bolivia. It's just. It quite literally is something that Bolivia does.
Sorry,
That's not even funny.
I just clicked on the start of the Timberborn at the start of the Beavers thing, and it's fascinating, really. Says Dr. Clarke. They're incredibly easy to train. Unorthodox seems incorrect. One of the vast wooden dams, the beavers are scurrying around them, now help turn water into energy in Gotland. It has increased our production area by a surprising amount.
Garius, you didn't by chance take advantage of the new dam feature, did you, to put a dam in Gotland with beavers?
I didn't quite have time to do it. I did think about it.
Oh, good lord.
The Canary. Good lord, the Canaries class is going to be so delayed. Again, this shouldn't be this. Like, I only have one dockyard available. It shouldn't take till 40 to build a cruiser. Not with not with it being as advanced as they are. I'm sure you can battle plan this now, Garius. Like, you've got them on the ropes. I still think you should have really done the traditional play and gone crush the south, then crush the north.
No,
Yeah,
sliding through the middle
fun.
normally works quite well, but I hadn't adapted to having a freaking torty, so I couldn't hit control key.
Look, Garius is not having trouble with the game. He's having trouble with the assistants. The research assistant is demanding attention.
I suppose. Can we? I know, like, it's the Civil War and everything, but can we slightly accelerate it just a little bit? Because we're going nowhere fast tonight, so we'll be saying Merry Christmas for too long at the rate we're going.
Merry Christmas.
Let me get him on the rundown here, because I'm still not happy with the way AI is handling this, and then I'll speed it up.
Thank you.
Modify the officer corps. Yes, I should probably have someone in army command. But I can't put anyone in there. And I can't put anyone in there. Add a military command. Lots of options, but I don't have the political power to put them in yet, right? Let's see. How's my research going? Research is doing okay. The army's exercising itself nicely. What's on the international market? Anything I need to buy?
Bear in mind, you'll have to have access to the national markets to see what they're selling.
That'd be a cool advisor to get.
What would be?
It's just Bendito? Bendino?
Ben and Jerry's?
Benedito.
Oh, concentrated industry. Ooh, I can't.
What is my shortage at the moment? I have a shortage of aluminium, so I need to try and procure some aluminium.
Go and bother them. Go and bother the Norwegians. They've got some. Knock on their door and say, "Excuse me, mate, can I have aluminium?"
They don't have enough.
Nothing. Yeah, that was fine. That's fine. I can leave that running for a second.
Oh, I can get a Soviet spy in government. Where it tells you it's the government spy. Soviet spy, sorry.
No, I've been playing it for a while. I've played it Hearts of Iron for a while. This is a new mod, and I'm still getting over the fact that the mods have been added in, and also how do I put this with Hearts of Iron 4? I have a severe phobia of one particular organization. It's one specific problem with it. And that's the armies. Ooh, interesting. Air independent propulsion. Which project to start? Ooh. Do I fancy a nuclear submarine? Can't do that yet. I need to have launched the. Need special fleet submarine as research. Nuclear engines needs to be researched. Oh, dang. It's Get the fleet submarine. Need to research the cruiser submarine. Need points. Okay. Now I've got that, I need to set up the new national focus. So what's on that? It's got to be hygienic housing. Okay, black shirts in the UK are doing their organisation. I still remember the joy of one of the joys of actually, and this is a true story from the period. There was a gentleman who was wearing his black shirt and sort of walking proudly along one of the main streets in London, and a quite senior member of the House of Lords was walking down the street, and the gentleman basically tried to push his way past, and he ended up getting whacked around the head by a cane, because he said that the old man should get out the way for the future, and the old man responded, "But I have a cane."
Ah, well. Six people are watching me stare at Spain.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because you staring at Spain is intriguing.
But nothing's happening.
Oh, it's more interesting than rambling sometimes.
Hey, that's not fair or accurate in any way.
I don't know, Fleet. Cyclic knows a lot, but it can be incredibly boring.
No, I think he's brilliant.
Cyclic
He is.
Cyclic is brilliant, but as I've said to him publicly, and I will say it to him privately, and therefore I want to say this: brevity sometimes is your friend as a lecturer, and he wants to go the academic route. I think he's going to learn that at a certain point that he's going to need to be with brevity, because brevity helps. You need to be able to sum your point in a very quick sentence to a student sometimes.
Oh, I can't. I'm just gonna lose. Also, all the work I've put in, don't have any political power for some daft reason.
You have no political power. This surprises me.
Yeah, it was all there a second ago. I'm gonna. Oh well.
No,
I think the idea of Fleet with political power scares me.
It's fine. Great, so I'm not gonna have those two provinces I worked so hard in the north to get. That's how the Spanish Civil War goes sometimes.
Garius, is there a problem if I create an intelligence agency?
No. I mean, spend your civilian factories how you like.
Okay,
do pick the proper Swedish symbol for it, though.
I was going for the black lion with the crown on its head.
Oh, it's a bit nippy in here, mate. Oh, it's a bit cold.
So, because sorry, that just looks cool to me. So I'm going for that
Come
one. I'm going for that.
Then come down to Ethiopia, Fleet. I'm sure you'll find it nice and warm down here.
The
shells are exploding.
I've got my own civil war to fight, sadly. Basically, all Dragon has to do is live.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, because the longer the war goes on, basically there comes a point where Italy just gets told to sit down and shut up.
Like a United Nations intervention at some point.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of which, go.
Nationalist Spain has declared war on Spain. Oh, goody! I can go watch Fleet get himself destroyed by Nationalist Spain.
Wait, what?
Yeah, carry on.
Dr. Clarke, I am Nationalist Spain.
Oh, then I'm sure Spain's going to destroy Nationalist Spain. How do I supply Spain with
So we've got a
weaponry?
communist Spain this run.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to work on being a puppet of the Soviet Union.
No, I'm gonna win the Civil War exceedingly easily. It is really not hard.
Alex, if you come up with a decent destroyer design just for screens, I will absolutely buy it off you.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Carry on. I don't need the game slowing down. I'm fine. It's really not hard to fight the Civil War at 3 speed.
Yeah, my navy's doing very well. My army, terrible amount.
We are once again accepting donations from the international community to help kill communism.
I've got a ton of tanks if you want them.
Very nice. Okay, so first thing we need to do is war in the north. Because that'll help us deal with...
Cheap tanks now available in your area.
Oh, God. How many civs do I have spare? None. I need to finish off my current contracts with you, and then I'll purchase light armor. Just go and help deal with that, please. Thanks.
Okay, I have to wait till I've got to 75 political points, then I can have Eva Markic as my political advisor. I've commandeered civilian chains. I've done all the things I need to do on that one.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Front lines are about to stabilize in the Civil War.
Really?
Yeah, this is what happens. There's a brief burst of activity, then the unplanned offensives kick in, and then the whole thing grinds to a halt for a bit.
Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
Oh, my goodness sake, what have I told you about Fernando?
Well, the easy point.
There we go. Wow, oh, of course, the Russians have shown up with all of the I-16s. Hey, Germany, monarchist Germany, you want to come down here and let a bloke a hand?
I don't have an army at this point.
Oh.
You know, the thing that actually surprised me is that the Sultan of Osso's still around.
I will come lend a hand as soon as I have an army again.
Yeah, that's a point. He should have gone by now. Is it because the Italians are just getting their teeth kicked in? Well,
They're not.
Well, they're not making an advance anywhere worth it.
They are. It's just very slow.
They can't kill. Well, the thing is, Dragon, they've forgotten the crucial thing. They can't kill you. You're already on fire.
You foolish mortal, you cannot kill a god.
Can I just say, should we be mildly worried about Foxo?
Yes, you should always be mildly worried about Foxo.
Okay.
Just putting that out there.
That's
I
fine.
actually can't have my air force up. It's just getting chewed up by. It's just getting chewed up by the Republicans' I-16s.
You have an air force.
Oh, no.
Yes, the one I've bought off Garius.
Why did
Spent a
you?
lot of money
Why did you buy an air force of Garius?
because they were going cheap and they were decent aircraft.
Yeah, cheap planes, sold as seen.
He wasn't using them. I could use them, so I bought. It was a logical thing to do. I admire your attempt to break through the front, Republican Spain, but I must admit your foolhardiness is honestly a little bit disconcerting.
You know, I'm going to rebuild the economy before I start another naval arms race game.
That's always sensible.
Are you sicking the economy on the economy to fix the economy?
No, because I'm trying to figure out how to make goods, not coffee.
Coffee is a good. It's just coffee.
It's not particularly useful in combating terrorists.
What terrorists?
The entirety of the north of my country.
Oh.
They're trying to pull a UK and they're going communist.
Ooh.
Bill. These Republicans
Do
stay behind him.
do I fancy a Hungarian Swedish agent who is a seducer, a tough, and an infiltrator?
Yeah, well, you could make worse choices.
Or I could have Greta Zederman, who's fully Swedish but is also a seducer. Or demolition
Then you get
expert.
Raoul Wallenberg anyway.
Hmm? Yeah, I'm going for Raoul Wallenberg.
Yeah, hold in place.
Or
please,
you
Mike.
could upgrade the company.
Beware Dan's bearing gift!
Also, you could read that.
Okay, so a freighter has arrived in Bisbee carrying cargo of, well, we suppose they're technically planes. They're of unfamiliar and frankly substandard design. There's no bill of receipt of purchase, only a letter. It says simply, from Dan. Blackburn, Blackburns, Dr. Clarke says, munching an apple on a dockside. Bloody awful things. Denies all knowledge of who this Dan might be. We're not sure if we believe him. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Can I unpause? I've got the Civil War to crack on through.
Yeah,
You can also now buy Blackburn templates off of Alex if you ever need to.
You know,
I may
Ethiopia might just do that someday.
I may actually need to just because. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now that I've done war in the north, yeah, these nationalist divisions are now not under the effects of unplanned offensive. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna win it now. Finally, crush these northern stay-behind divisions that they have. Yep, there we go. That's done it. Yeah, those northern campaigns just absolutely sapped the strength of the Spanish army in a way that I found very annoying.
Missing equipment production. So much am I missing. But I have got some aircraft. I've got some aircraft in store, haven't I? Yes, that's good.
Well, there we go. We took back that province. That's very good. Let me just hit the provinces surrounding Zaragoza so they don't actually... I throw you into there just to reinforce the Zaragoza garrison. Oh, that's where the Russians are. I had wondered. All I've got to do is hold until the Republicans fall apart, then I can make gains. Which shouldn't be long now.
I'll have an army again soon.
Yeah, the
You're
Republicans
allowed-
always fall apart.
You're allowed an army?
Yeah, the Republicans always fall apart faster than the Nationalists. Always. Right, let's go and kill those guys. Also, they're the ones bleeding manpower and equipment they don't have against me.
Should I send
That's a bit early. Oh, please tell me that. Please tell me that they returned the Kaiser.
They refuse to return my Kaiser.
Oh well, that's going to be a problem. You are going to be at war with France and Britain immediately. That why are we on 2-speed for a non-civil war?
Because people probably need to organize stuff. Like, this might be the beginning of another great war.
Oh, great.
Well, the Dutch aren't guaranteed, so probably not.
Decisions
No, it should have
available.
had British. The British and the French will make a fuss about it. They always do.
That hasn't come out yet. I'm looking for the reduced barriers to the entry of thing to win. For the researching of affordable housing and choosing a state paid vacation. And then I'm looking for events and decisions. I haven't got reduce barriers for entry for women. Can't.
Why are we on 2 speed?
Because
people are probably trying to organize wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Netherlands has capitulated. Peace conference there.
What? Okay, my Streamlabs just crashed, I think. Yes, my Streamlabs just crashed. Okay. Yes. Okay, so my stream is still running. Okay, so my stream is still safe and running.
That's
even
good.
if Streamlabs crash. Let's get it back up.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Restart it quickly.
Welcome, German Netherlands, to the world.
Oh, please tell me you didn't puppet it. Oh, you did. Oh.
Well, you might as well.
Dr. Clarke, are you all right over there?
I'm fine.
Dr. Clarke, are you all right over there? You are not according
It's a nice
to the
ceiling
game.
you've got.
Nice ceiling I've got. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Clarke, you are. There we go. Okay, back up to 3 speed. Ideally, I'd like prefer 4. I would like to really plow through my Civil War if I can.
Normally, I do enjoy faster speeds, but yeah, 3 at most at the moment.
Oh,
We're not noticing the 20,000 ping,
No.
Dr. Clarke.
Oh!
Yes, he does apparently. Have
Oh
20,000
yes.
thing, but-
Oh yeah. That's a thing. Dr. Clarke, you've been able to check your interwebs.
Why?
Your ping.
You're
have
at 21,000 ping.
That's a lot of pings.
What do you mean I have 21,000
Yeah.
pings?
Well, that's what it says. You have 20,000 ping for us. It is aggressively.
But he's still keeping up. Apparently.
No, he's not. The game's paused
Yeah, the game's paused itself, so.
because Dr. Clarke cannot keep up.
Why am I not keeping up? What's happening?
I don't know because you have 20,000 pings.
I don't.
I've taken a save just in case we need it.
I
Okay.
don't think we need to save.
And
Dr. Clarke may have to.
What's? Can I just check what the problem is? What's causing the 20,000 pings? Because just saying I have 20,000 pings doesn't really help. I'm trying to work out what the problem is.
We have no idea. We can't have an idea. It's on your end. You're the one who has 20,000 milliseconds of ping.
Give it a second, it'll probably kick itself back into gear.
Yeah, I don't think it will. Not because of that level of ping just stood there static when everyone else's ping is updating and changing. I'm not.
A
How's
few
that?
civilian factories again, not
Has
many.
it started
It's a
working?
bit-
Because I've unpaused the game.
It's a bit better. It's come back down now, but good God, I don't know what that ping was.
I think that's because I
Good
was
Lord above.
paused.
No, that will. There we go.
Has that sorted it out?
It's fixed itself, but yeah, for a while there, you did have a stupidly large amount of ping.
Well, I was paused while you guys had unpaused and carried on. I was still paused because I was still trying to hunt down why I couldn't find the events and decisions reduced the barriers of political entry for women. I was trying to work out why that hadn't shown up yet.
You need to
Yeah,
have
but-
appointed the
yeah,
right
but-
advisor.
Yeah, but the game
yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, but the game doesn't pause independently for players. When it pauses for one, it pauses for all.
Yeah, but I was.
So
you
that's
guys were unpaused and I was still paused.
That's not possible.
Yeah, I desynced apparently.
But you haven't.
We should have caught up now. Yeah, your advisor thing should be Ebba.
Yeah.
Because you should have Ebba by this point, and she will give it to you. She gives you the that decision.
Ah, well, you see, the thing is I'm waiting for the political power to reach 75 so I can appoint her.
So did you ignore my rule about not spending any of your political power?
No, I hadn't been spending it, but I had appointed a chief of the navy.
So you have been spending your political power?
Yeah. Just a little bit. A chief of the navy.
So
And
ignoring my
Dr.
decision, my rules about not spending any of your political power because you're
Yes.
going to need it all.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think the chief of the navy would cause that much trouble when I quickly appointed them.
And Dr. Clarke as well, the advisor, which also costs political power to appoint.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I gave him enough power for that.
yeah.
Ah.
In fact, I note that you have appointed 2 military staff advisors.
Yes, but, you know, one was very, very cheap and very useful to try and fix the problem in the other.
Yeah, but you've basically screwed your ability to do economy now because you can't get cheap advisors when the event fires. Have you at least told the radio to start pushing communism?
Yes. I've done everything apart on the list other than got Marguerite Pavazon as political advisor, and I'm just wasting saving up to do that. I should be able to do that shortly.
Well, there we go.
Basically, the reason you bank political power is it means you can get advisors when the civil war kicks off, and you'll get them cheaper because she gives you a discount on them.
Okay.
Literally no point doing that. Yeah, that's really... Yeah, that's really hurting me a bit, but it's alright, it's not too bad.
Unfortunately,
We'll
she
have
doesn't
a
have a decent picture.
If you've got the DLCs, she would. I think that's what threw me slightly on your Prime Minister thing. I think it's because you've got a generic picture for the Prime Minister, whereas if you've got the DLC, you'd have got the proper picture for him.
Ah, okay. I have got that. Ah, yes, of course I haven't. I've got to get the DLC. I've got to upgrade to my DLCs.
Oh, if I can take... Actually, no, do we do... Limited offensives, strong defensives. That's how we do things. Okay, we have managed to actually get the...
I'm
Okay, we've managed to get the war in
basically
Spain.
spending quite a large chunk of my research focusing on the Navy. Because I am trying to make a very good destroyer. Why no focus? I've got focus. I'm just
Salamanca. I'm just like, hang on, I need to. Just for some reason, everything isn't quite.
I'm not going for United Scandinavia yet. No, I'm going for Pirate King of Scandinavia. Pirate King of Sweden. So I'm having to follow a very specific route to try and get the Pirate King of... Basically, I'm acting as Garrus's guinea pig to see if I can follow the instructions without, you know, rewriting them.
And narrator, he has not followed the instructions without rewriting them.
No.
I would very
And
much appreciate it if the Spanish
and
stopped going to...
Denmark is invading Norway, I think, at the moment.
No, Norway's fighting itself.
Yeah, Norway's trying to go fascist, and it normally fails.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Quisling is an idiot. A real idiot. Like, the man is, honestly...
A pot calls the kettle black.
No, seriously, Quisling is very,
Oh
very...
yeah, Quisling is the guy who this is the actual story. He walks into the police or the head of the police to demand they do things for him. A, the chief of police doesn't know who he is. He's that important in Norway. And B, their reaction isn't to arrest him; it's to kick him out of his office because he's a moron.
Ah. So I wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Quietly doing
By the
something
way,
in Sweden and researching
Brazil
dispersion.
is- Yeah. Brazil is researching the helicopter.
I start with a helicopter.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm Spain. I have auto gyros.
The fact that you claim that's a helicopter worries me on so many levels, but we'll leave that to one side.
Well, no. It's the helicopter tech, but the icon is of an auto gyro. It's supposed to represent Spain having auto gyros in military service in this point. But it's the same. It functions the same as the other helicopters in the DLC.
It's much, much worse.
Oh, I think I've just broken a hole in the Republican lines to a point they actually perceived was actually strong. Oh my goodness!
Yep.
The British Empire's casually blown itself apart. But
That
what else is
happens
new?
sometimes. Back in a second.
Right. So let's push that. Yeah, send the African army into that province. Since I'm doing so well. Am I going to have a chance to get one more? If I have 90 days beforehand, yeah, I'll be able to get 2 provinces. That's gonna suck. Hang on. Burgos and Navarra. As long as I can secure Asturias, we'll have a continuous chain of Republic of Carlist command, which is fine. Ooh. Now the Chinese are selling rifles. Good. They might be rubbish, but they're still guns that go bang. So, if it's a gun and it goes bang, it's something I can use. It's extremely something I can use, which is very good. Garrus the Brit is doing Garrus the Brit things, which is not surprising.
He's
'cause,
always doing Garrus the Brit things. It's the scariest thing about playing against him. You're always sure he's got about 4 different plans going on simultaneously.
Oh, can I have a slight jump
Oh!
up in the old speedometer?
Oh, good lord.
Oh, hi, Drag. Oh, sugar. Oh dear. How's the war progression? How far are you from the the Italians go home?
Oh,
Yeah.
good lord.
7 levels.
Have you at least done Lessons of War yet?
Lessons of Wars was done ages ago.
Where are you at in terms of
War
your
progression's
focus tree?
currently on 3.
No. Your focus tree. Where are you in terms of that?
But Heroes of Ethiopia.
Oh, have you not done volunteers yet?
No, because Volunteers is after that.
I keep forgetting we're only in January 37. Okay, I keep thinking it's way later than that.
Okay.
It's why I've been denying.
The games.
It's why I've been telling you, no, this war isn't going well. When you keep saying, oh, you're doing well, it's not.
I have.
Why were you laughing?
It's going as expected.
I now have Admiral John Bull. And I have a lot of destroyers, and I have a lot of submarines. And a fairly large numbers of... slowly getting more and more numbers of Spherias. Arans, I've got some Arans, but I've got a lot of Spherias, and I've got the Gotland coastal defense ships.
Latvia's just collapsed.
Latvia's collapsed. Oh, lovely. They do like to collapse. I think that now that fleet's together, that fleet should be conducting naval exercises constantly.
Do you have the fuel for that?
Oh, yes, I have the fuel.
Oh my god, we're at 1 speed. Oh god. It's like playing a PowerPoint presentation. That's how slow we're moving.
We get it.
And I'm gonna keep saying
Right.
I have Russians to kill.
Thanks.
I can't kill Russians if they don't move into the fire of my guns.
That's fine.
I have successfully gotten rid of the communists in most of the northern Brazil.
Kitsun,
Hey!
Kitsun is now 22 hours behind.
Yep.
And so you are.
Boxo's turn to have a minor issue.
I should be back up now.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Indeed.
So basically, it just
Oh,
happens.
This happens.
I've had jobs enough on
Oh.
8.
This happens on a basis.
The roads are basically. I'm going to invest in railways after I've built up some factories, but also I know there's a civil war coming, because that's part of the
Yes.
process of me getting the Pirate King of Sweden. So, in the
Yes.
nicest way, I'm not doing as much about infrastructure as I normally would be doing in this game so far, because I'm kind of doing the enough minimum to help me out in it, not so much that I'm helping out everywhere else.
Yes.
I'm
Okay,
I'm being very how do I put this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going mostly okay. So how are my factories doing? They are not really keeping up with demand, but hey ho, what are you gonna do?
National focus after.
What can I get?
Okay.
I can.
Government weapons contract.
Oh my god, this is a massive. Oh,
Focus
of course,
on-
the nationalists have all the
focus
equipment in the
stats
world
ban.
because oh no, the Soviets aren't land leasing them, so they must just have a ton of equipment left over from somewhere.
United Kingdom was annexed by who?
By the British Empire.
That's good. I'm
all
The
currently...
the
United Kingdom was
broke
annexed
away.
by the United Kingdom.
Yeah, but all of the Commonwealth broke away.
Stats bond. Found it.
Okay, so yeah, the offensives that I was trying to do are not working.
Do I want to be sending you volunteers, or should I wait until your car list?
I've got public unrest apparently going on at the moment.
The way I found is that if it's a player on Spain and a player sending volunteers, the volunteers will switch. It always works. Never not worked once yet. Although to be fair, I'm 100 days from the war, so you may as well just send me. I need rifles basically right now. I need rifles. As many rifles as you can give me, although not too much, otherwise my convoys will shatter and break under the weight of it all.
Yeah, once I can get some up, I'm not going to dump. I've dumped out a bunch of divisions, so that I've now got an army again, and then I'll just switch to making lots of guns.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. I mean, the loss coefficient is definitely running in my favor. Like, I've lost 41,000 men, they've lost 150,000. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's all my men! So I wish they'd stop throwing themselves at me. Oh, but you capitulated. Where have you gone?
Nowhere, I'm dead.
You can
Yeah, but you
rejoin.
capitulated, you're not...
Yeah, but there's... Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh well.
Game's paused for it.
So, I was
And
searching for
it's also
I
just
was
picked me to
searching-
menu, which is annoying, but I will.
I was searching
I
to
would
focus
suggest-
for a specific one, stats ban, I said.
Oh well.
Austria has gone monarchy.
Yeah, Austria's gone archduchy, so they are going Habsburgy.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd basically be an easy path to do. Nice and simple. Bulgaria, I think, is actually sticking monarchist as well. Would be an interesting one. You suppose you need to hot join back in now, Dragon.
Yeah, I did turn on hot join, so it should work fine.
Yeah, I just couldn't hold out against the Italian numbers. Even following the guides wasn't working.
I think it is legit tough, and you do need a little bit of RNG luck to pull it off.
Are we? Right. I have about 10 minutes before I have to deal with my appointment.
Yeah, I'd say what we do is we start this up. Dragon can have a quick look at whatever country taking over and do a quick situation check while it's paused, and then we can stop for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I have a lunch break.
Pirate
Are
King
we just leaving the
Sweden.
game up while we're?
We'll just
Are we
leave
just leaving the game up while we're doing it? We're having a lunch break.
Yeah, because I think we're back at about 4ish, aren't we?
Yeah, about 4ish,
after you've done your
4ish.
interview, Alex.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll probably I'll take a save, and then we can rejoin on the save, and we'll be back
Yeah,
on stream
makes sense.
for about 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Well, I guess that's I guess this is replacing ramblings then.
To be fair, it'll be fun. And I've also got a video going live this evening as well, a recorded video, which is Santa's sleigh. Crew aircraft. And yes, not sure why I decided to combine that, have that going live as well today, but it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a fun one. Very fun.
Yeah. So no extra ramblings today. That means it's gonna have to be on Wednesday next week. That is gonna be.
You're going to do Wednesday next week.
I'm gonna have to.
You sure you're going to do Wednesday next week? Because that's Christmas Day.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do Wednesday. I'll figure something out.
I'm doing a Boxing Day live, and even that's pushing it. I'd say I'd do the 27th.
Yeah, then maybe we'll see how I go. See how I go. We shall see. It should be fine. There we go. Right, so I suppose we jumped back into the game, and let's see what the scoreboard says for the Archduchy of Austria.
Oh dear.
I don't think we're in a bad way.
Nah, and I can basically help you start eating stuff when you need to, surely.
Yeah. Italy's basically no threat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just have a look. So I think because what the British do is oh, that's right. The monarchists ally on non-aggression with the Germans to fight the Italians. The fascists ally with the Italians to fight the Germans. Like if they do Gibraltar for Spanish support, I'm gonna say yes, and then I'm going to immediately back out of the alliance. Like, thanks for the Gibraltar, I don't need you anymore. If they do that, which they probably won't.
I mean, the good news is I'm basically on eco now, apart from sending some volunteers to Spain. So.
Oh, did you send them?
I need to take the focus for it first.
Ah, fair enough.
Which, annoyingly, I can't, apparently.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any more?
We'll get there
Do
soon.
I have any more factories knocking around? I've got some factories knocking around. I can buy some more guns. Ooh,
Okay.
a Chinese state is selling 1,000 old rifles. I'm having them. Oh, and another Chinese state is selling 1,000 old rifles. Beautiful. Are they rubbish? Yes. Are they rubbish? Yes. Are they probably made out of matchwood? Probably. Do they go bang and shoot things? Yes. Therefore, I'm having them.
There's very much something I was not having is Ethiopia, unfortunately. I just could not get any of the rifles, or none of the international aid was coming in.
Just doing the easy search methodology. You need oil. Yes, I know I need oil. I'm going to start doing that.
Also, you're lagging a bit.
For that as well, aren't I?
Alex, you didn't take affordable housing. What's the point of writing instructions if you're not going to follow the instructions?
What do you mean I didn't take affordable housing? I've done affordable housing. I'm up to Statsbaden. And I've done such an agreement, I'm up to government weapons contracts. I've done
When I
this.
was looking on YouTube a second ago, it didn't look like you'd done affordable housing.
Let me go back to my focus tree. I'm sure I did that one. Yeah, affordable housing. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, frig it. No, I haven't. It's the one off the side. I'll do that next.
Yeah, it's not going to give you as much communism now.
Ah, frig it.
Fine, it all works out. It just slows you down slightly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although what it will mean is probably by the time you get to your civil war, the Spanish will be able to come up and help with my helicopters. Brr.
Yay.
Waka 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 waka.
Well, the thing is, he needs to win the civil war in about 14 days. So.
Oh, in that case, then I will send you lots of love from Spain, and then just look on with some mirth. Also, yeah, Germany. Forget sending volunteers to me. I think you've got a problem you need to deal with immediately.
Which is?
Hey, look, the Polish are having fun.
Yeah, I think you probably need to back the Sanchinists because the Polish Peasant Republic.
Why?
Because the Sanchinists can be more easily bullied into giving up territory. The Polish Peasant Union will cry to Britain, France, or Russia, whereas the Sanchinists can be bullied into giving up territory.
Yeah, I may send them some volunteers. I'll see how it goes. Right, do we want to stop it there then for now?
Yeah,
Probably a good idea.
Alex can go do his interview.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll resume. So we'll meet back up at 4 o'clock then, 2 hours from now.
Take care.
Yep. Meet back up at 4 o'clock. Thanks everyone for coming to this part of the stream. Tune in 2 hours for the next part of the live stream. Bye bye, folks.
Take care.
There we go. Hey, that went quite well
Toodles.
actually.
Toodles, everyone. See you in a bit, and yeah. And we have a hope, but I'm trying to follow the system.